Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Locum23. You're joining me for Choices of Stories You Play in the Summer Book 1, Chapter 15. It was not to end like this. Oh, take it away. Oh, yeah. Hello, Van. Bedroom window explodes in a hail of glass, each shard gleaming in the moonlight. A figure swings through, landing solidly on his feet, his golden eyes locking in the dark lock with yours. John, they're here. You leap out of bed, putting yourself in between Queen and the intruder. Stay back.
Ra, Lashkima, Bryn Vortilor, Undrul, Kahalat.
He steps towards you. I said stay back. The Watcher lunges for you, grabbing you by the throat. No! Get off! Quinn throws herself at the Watcher, trying to pull him off of you. He tosses her small frame aside with ease. She falls onto the carpet, strewn with shattered window glass. The Watcher turns around, stunned. Blood seeps into the rug by Quinn, looking black in the moonlight. Quinn! You run to Quinn's side as she twitches on the floor. Protruding from deep within her stomach is a massive shard of jagged glass. No. It's happening, John. It's happening.
Undok, Makahis.
You hold Quinn's hand, which is already growing cold. Tears well in your eyes, blurring everything around you. Don't leave me, Quinn. You can't leave me. I'll never leave you, John. But to tell the truth, I'm so lucky that I lasted long enough to have tonight with... Light in her eyes go out. You double over, sick with anguish. Sobs rack your body. Quinn. No.
Klakshin, Zarvi Loch.
He puts a hand on your shoulder. You react instantly, tearing at him, striking his face. Just his weight, flipping and pinning you down. Enraged, blinded by tears, you reach up and rip the glowing blue necklace from his throat. As it comes off in your hands, the rage consuming you fades, and all you think about is Quinn smiling, intertwined with you in bed. I wanted you from the minute I saw you, all the way back on that plane. You walked by me, and I felt this spark inside me. Suddenly, there you are, back in bed. You blink. Was that a bit much? I'm sorry, sometimes I just talk without thinking. You sit up straight, your whole body tingling. It feels real as the blood on your hands felt. Quinn, is it really you? You pull her close to you and squeeze, tears rising once more. Huh? You open your eyes and see something wrapped in your hand. So you came through time with the guy's necklace. Somehow, you're holding the necklace of the Watcher who killed Quinn. The stone, instead of a nebulous blue, is a cold, laden gray. What's that thing? It was real. What was real? I just saw you die. Do you trust me? I'd sure say so. Then I need you to come with me, right now. You grab Quinn's hand, pulling her out of bed and into the closet. You close yourself in, peering through the slits. Oh, this is fun. You hush her. There by the window, a shadow passes over the moon. Then...
I've come for my necklace!
But he has the necklace on. That's interesting. In the darkness of the closet, Quinn's jaw drops. Oh my god! Shh, stay quiet. Watcher stares around the empty room, or suite. perplexed. He searches over by the bed, stopping right in front of the closet. Hold your breath. You and Quinn both hold your breath, not making a sound. And finally the Watcher turns and heads out into the hallway. That was close. You step out into your bedroom. Glass shards sprinkle the floor. You shiver, remembering how Quinn bled out in your arms. John, are you going to tell me what's happening? You explain, showing her the dull gray stone on the necklace. I wanted more than anything to be back in bed with you before it all went wrong, and when I touched it, it came true. I believe you, John. That sounds so terrifying. But right now, that man is roaming the halls looking for us. We have to warn the others. I'm sure the others already know. You quickly throw on clothes and leave your room. You push Quinn flush against the wall and peek around the corner. More of them. How are they getting in? Guess our barricades didn't hold for long. Look how many of them got in. I'm sorry, Quinn, but we've got to split up if we're going to warn everybody in time. I don't want to leave you either, but you're right. Just be careful, John, please. Quinn pulls you in a warm, passionate kiss, then hurries off down the hallway. You turn the other way, staying flush against the corner. You need to keep straight down the hall, but it's bisected by another hall, where two Watchers are searching the rooms. Lashkana!
Du, Germany.
You swallow, ready to dart across the vulnerable open space. I've got to wait till they both turn around. You stay still. One of the Watchers turns around. I wish they would have just gave you an option for, you know, just one more. The other Watcher turns away. Run. You dart across the gate, ducking behind the far corner. Made it. Neither Watchers notice you. Piece of cake. I'm like a ghost. Except you were running in combat boots. That's literally impossible. You turn to continue your journey and run straight into a blue figure. Ah! I apologize for frightening you, John. Ha ha! Yo! You should see this look on your face right now! Raj is munching on Captain Crunch, wandering the halls with Iris floating hologram. You drop your voice to a whisper. What are you guys doing? Talking about life and stuff? You know. Wait, are we whispering? Should I be whispering? You fill them in on what's happening. Oh, they're here. In the resort? Oh, crap, oh, crap. This is an unfortunate development. A pity. I had quite enjoyed my brief time knowing Raj. What matters now is warning the others before they get grabbed. The Watchers have to search every room, so we have the advantage. If we hurry, we'll beat them. Come on. Together, the three of you advance down the halls towards the elevator. Something on the wall glints in the light, catching your eye. You turn back to it.
Yar, mate, it's me, the sword! Arrgh!
A gleaming pirate cutlass sits in a sturdily mounted frame next to a matching scabbard. For a moment, it seems to sparkle with an otherworldly energy. Nice! That's a dope-ass Pirates of the Caribbean sword they got for a decoration. A weapon like that would certainly come in handy in a siege situation.
Let's do it! Take the sword, yo! Take the sword!
You pull the sword down from the wall. The blade seems to hum in your hands. So cool! That's such a good replica! That is not a replica. Analysis indicates authentic specimen, circa 1693 AD. What? But it looks brand new. Is it charm? I don't know, Raj. Come here. You lightly swipe the cutlass at a curtain hanging nearby with scarcely a sound. It's cleaved in two. Remarkable. 1, super sweet. 2, maybe be careful with that thing? Sure thing. Come here, Raj. Suddenly you feel a strange, warm tingle. You look down at the sword. And in a flash, you're standing in some sort of gold mine. You gasp and fall back, tightening your grip on the sword, but when you look down at yourself, you see an older man's hairy beard. I'm not in my own body? And this is mine, and it's like the one I saw, and I touched that in the crystal in the cave. That's when you hear the screaming. You look up to see a violent brawl going on all around you. On the one side are a group of ragged pirates, their bearded faces bloody, wielding swords and spears, and on the other... Kashata Kashmir Nada.
Kill Pollock.
Watchers, a group of them, battles the pirates. So they've been on this island since the pirate days. Or at least, pirates traversing the time and space continuum in this universe. I'm not going to get into it, let's just go on. Blades swing and clash in the firelight. Men scream and howl. One pirate lies on the ground, his chest a bloody ruin. He looks up at you. Captain, help us! Is he talking to me? Am I in the captain's body? Body, you're in rushes to help the man, and then jerks back in pain. Ah! You look down to see an arrow jutting out of your chest. Then another, then another. You crumble against the mine wall, panting, and a watcher looms over you. Mishrap to Doran. She smashes a club into your face, and as the darkness takes you, the last thing you feel is the sword tumbling out of your hand. Ah! Vision ends in a rush, you're back in the resort hallway. You okay, John? You just spaced out big time. I think I just found out what happened to the pirates who landed here. It wasn't good. I detected a surge of unidentified energy just now. It appeared to be emanating from John. I want to know all about that later. Right now, we need to deal with the Watchers, and unless we want to end up as dead as the guy who wielded this sword... Soon you reach another intersection. You freeze on hearing a familiar sound, a guttural purr. Ever so cautiously, you look down the other hall, and there, prowling alongside a pair of Watchers, is... you again. It appears to be the intruders have brought a hunting beast. Okay, now I'd like to know how they swung through windows and brought that thing in. I just want to know. Maybe a question we ask Varen. You telling me the saber-tooth is the plant people's pet? From a distance, you notice the tiger perk up, sniffing the air. The watcher handlers notice. You tried Chan.
Look, look!
He smells something. It's my citrus crush! Citrus crush? I thought you were eating Captain Crunch. Not my cereal, man. That's the strain of medical substance I was smoking tonight. Oh. Oh. Raj looks back and forth from you to Iris to the tiger to a cereal. I'll eat the cat the other way. I'll give you guys some time. Raj, are you certain? Never been more sure of anything in my life. Maybe that's not saying much, though. Go, now! You press forward while Raj scampers back the other way. The saber-tooth prowls out, sniffing around where you had just been, and heads in Raj's direction, never returning to see you. My goodness, my projections for his bravery were far outside the margin of error. People will surprise you. Now, come on, Iris. Let's do what he said. Make your way down the elevator and press a button, emerging 4 floors below. Okay, this is the floor for Grace's room. I'll go get her. Meanwhile, Iris, I need you to scout the Watchers' positions, get them to chase you, and lead them away. gonna go scout the Watcher's position. Excellent idea. Right away. Iris's hologram winks out and her drone flutters off. Make it to Grace's room and rap quietly on the door. Grace, it's John. I need to... Door opens, revealing Alistair, shirt untucked. Alistair? Nothing. We were just talking. Right. John, what's happening? You catch Grace and Alistair up on everything. Grace trembles and hugs Alistair's side. All of that work barricading, filling the paint balloons on the shopping level, it was all for naught. They still caught us unprepared. I know we're on the ropes here, but we've got to focus. We have to get everyone together somewhere safe. What about the security center hidden behind the game room? That'd be safe. Great idea, Grace. Only problem is, some of our classmates' rooms are on the other wing of the tower. Gotta go across the lobby to get over there. But you guys go straight to the security now and tell everybody you find. I'll bring everyone from the other wing and meet you there. Don't be foolish, John. You, Grace, and I are by far the lives worth more saving. It's positively asinine to risk yourself for them, and I'm sure they would agree. Alistair, we're not leaving anyone behind. Definitely not. Though I am weirdly flattered that you think I'd be worth saving. Relationship check. Alistair doesn't dislike you. Well, flattered? Question mark? Well, you've proven yourself worth the air you breathe, unlike most. Don't let it go to your head. As you prepare to head out, Grace settles up close to you. Hey, John, could I ask you a really big favor? She hands you a folded piece of paper. If something happens to me tonight, could you give that note to my mom? There's a lot I want to tell her. Grace, you can tell her yourself when we get out of here. Please? I'm asking you, John. Pocket the note and nod. Grace likes you enough to trust you with her note. I'll make sure it reads. As Grace and Alistair head for the security center, you take the elevator down the lobby. As soon as the door opens... Fille, leur car! A small group of watchers spot you across the lobby. They race towards you with superhuman speed. Oh, crap. John, this way! You spot Diego beckoning you to follow him. We're not going to be able to shake these guys, Diego. We have to lead them into those traps we set. Well, where'd you put them? Run to the shops? Run to the nightclub. Ah, crap. I think it was paint in the shops. You and Diego scramble up the stairs to the shopping level, darting by the kiosks, convenience stores, and gift shops. There! Run to a high-fashion boutique and find Alistair's pyramid of paint-filled balloons. I hope your aim's good. I sure wish we had Sean for this. The watchers rumble in the boutique, grab balloons, and let fly. Splat, splat. You peg the watchers in the face, blinding them with thick paint. Ah! Mission accomplished. Keep moving. You take off again, leaving watchers in your dust, but a few avoid your balloons. Got some stragglers. Any more traps up your sleeve? Right, the oxygen tank. Where did we set that up? I think the pool. Race towards the lobby's doors to the pool area, leaping over the broken barricades. Also, they did get in. Oh. Or, here's a hypothesis real quick. Their air team that went in through the floors above the barricades came in, went in, broke down the barricades to get their people in. Oh, here, quick. Spot the oxygen tank hidden beneath the waterfall and dive in. Dive down. We can hide underneath as long as we need this oxygen. Here they come. You drop beneath the water surface, hidden from the view from the frothing waterfall. Breathing from the oxygen tank, you make out the shapes of the hunting watchers through the ripples. Didn't we just get you with paint? Now you we didn't get with paint. You pass the nozzle to Diego. After a couple more minutes, the watchers continue out toward the beach, searching for you. Two of you pop back up for air. Pretty clever. Was your idea? Grace's. Figures. Climbing out of the pool and heading back inside when you hear shouting behind you. Mother of Christ! Watchers from the beach spot you from a distance and start chasing again. So basically, it only bought us a couple more minutes to live under the waterfall. Move! You take off running across the lobby. Up ahead, you see strange reflections on the floor, and realize that it's been covered with water. It's Leela's trap. Noticing the pair of thick electrical cables resting on the pooled water, you follow their path over to a hiding spot, where Leela is about to throw an electrical switch. John, Diego, hurry! You sprint across the flooded section of the lobby. The watchers chase you through, their bare feet splashing, and just as you make it out... Hope this doesn't come as a shock! She throws the switch, electricity crackling through the conductive water, zapping all of the watchers. They leap back, blocked from pursuing you by the electrified moat. Wasn't that awesome? Thanks for waiting, Leela. Seriously, remind me not to get on your bad side. No sweat. Did you like my one-liner? I spent all day thinking of it. Yeah, it was great. Yeah, real splendid. Still hate you. As the watchers flee to find another way around, you smell something acrid? Something burning? Oh, over there behind the concierge desk. The perfect square in the wall has caught fire. The wallpaper curling. The hell? There must be some contraption in the wall. Those wires were powering and shorting and started the fire. But what is it? Grab a fire extinguisher and put out the flames. There, in a hidden compartment in the wall, rests a charred wooden box with an engraving. What's this? It says Rourke Diaries, the Hardy of 1980. Oh, I'm sure it's nothing. We probably want to leave that there, right? You know, privacy and all. Rourke has hidden cameras all over this hotel. Not really feeling all that concerned about his privacy. So, John, I'm gonna find out what Rourke was up to when we first came here. Read Rourke's diary. Oh, yes! You reach in the smoldering wall and remove the box, lifting the lid. Ah, wait! Inside are 4 pages of yellow paper. Sea salt clings to the edges, and the elegant handwriting blankets each page. 1980, June 3rd. Alas, I am shipwrecked. My dear vessel dashed upon the rocks. A sudden squall of ferocious lightning, the color of flames, forced me aground this damned rock. Unbridled, uninhabited, unworthy of my presence, let alone my grave. I will not perish here alone in the forgotten wild, far from my beloved. Furthermore, the boys at the regatta would have quite a chuckle if I succumbed in such a untoward fashion. I simply cannot abide that. 1980, June 11. Childhood hunting big game with my father at last pays its dues. Repair to my sailboat is impossible, but I've reconquered fire, shelter, and weaponry in the name of mankind. It grows ever more important to chronicle my experiences here, for they seem stranger by the day. My eyes betray me, offering impossible visions or great beasts of antiquity. Even the constellation play tricks on me. I see Aquila, Serpens, Hydra, yet Orion and Taurus hide from me. I must write to maintain my wits, for a man's wits are all he has to confront the great evils of nature. 1980, June 15. A curse remade into a blessing by sheer force of will. That this is what this island will be for me. A vision came, bearing witness to this refuge's true potential. Deep within its volcanic core, as if a voice from God. But God spoke in my voice, because here I shall be God. Okay, so he didn't already start losing his mind. Only took 2 weeks. 1980, June 30th. Harnessing the island, I have achieved the impossible. My ship is repaired, and I venture home to my beloved, but I will return, and when I do, I will tame this power to make and unmake mountains and men, who both rise and fall under the same awesome celestial forces. This island will be my legacy. It will be my destiny. Everett Alistair, Rourke, Caribbean Sea. Would you like to read again? No. Looks like Rourke shipwrecked here almost 40 years ago. Of course! That's no secret. But I don't think he was telling people what he found. What power is he talking about? He noticed the weird constellations, too. I wonder what the stars have to do with all of this. Noises from down the hall signal the watchers have nearly found their way around Leela's trap. We have to hurry. Come, follow me. You, Diego, Leela reach the other wing of the tower and find Michelle and Craig. What's going on, John? We keep hearing all this noise. Come with us, I'll explain on the way. Together, you make it to the game room and seal yourselves behind the secret door. Could you imagine? Okay, was the door already open? Did we leave it open from the last time we played the game, or do we have to play the game all over again? Inside, because, you know, that would be annoying. Hold on. We're trying to save our lives from these watchers, and I have to get a perfect score. Inside, everything else is waiting. You all hug each other, relieved and exhausted. Hey, wait a second. Where's Zara? I ran into her, warned her about the watcher peeps, but as soon as I did, she took off. She bailed on us? Zara didn't like you and abandoned the group. Yeah, man, sorry. Now, that's too bad, because I really worked hard on our relationship. So no matter what you do, folks, she's gonna bail the group. Vegeta hops up on your shoulder and licks your face with a cold tongue. I missed you too, little guy. Yo, John, is that a straight-up pirate sword? Bad ass! That'll come in handy. Indeed. I'm guessing you could decapitate an opponent in 2, maybe 3 chops. John, I completed your assignment. Downloading scouting report. Numbers and blueprints appear on the room's monitor. Nice work. This ought to help us figure a way out of here. Pounding on the sealed doorway silences your group. You can hear several voices shouting in the Watcher's language. Will it help us figure out a way past that? They're right outside. What are we supposed to do? We're safe for now, but we're completely cornered in here. There's only one thing we can do. Now that we're all together, we regroup and fight our way out. Fight with what? And to where? A bunch of these bastards got past our barricades, since we didn't seal off the resort with a lockdown, but at least John sealed off the secret entrance. Kept things from getting too bad, and that gives us time. Time for what, pray tell? Jake points to a spot on the blueprint. I was rummaging around here earlier in the week. They've got a ton of parasailing gear in the storage. Is he saying what I think he's saying? We get the parasailing chutes and jump off the roof. That's the long and short of it. Where long is our fall, and short is our remaining lifespan. Hell no! Have you lost your damn mind? Craig, chill! I don't see you coming up with any better ideas. Soon everyone's shouting at each other. Panic takes hold. No way I'm going out there. I'll just stay here. This only works if we stick together. We're putting our lives in each other's hands. Guys, please. A shrill whistle deafens everyone. Hey, John is trying to talk, so listen up. I'm just saying... Nothing. You're saying nothing because John is the only one who's had their head on straight since we got here. So zip it. Everyone falls silent. Go ahead, John. Wow, thanks, Michelle. It's simple right now. We have a choice. We have no choice. I mean, okay, so hold on. Let me take a sip of my coffee. It's very chilly in my room, too. Oh, cool. It's currently 60 degrees in my room. I was like, it's very chilly. It's actually about 40-something outside. And the heat's not on, but I can live with that. I like it cold. Like this kind of temperature, cool. So we don't really have a choice. Let's be honest. Like, we have a choice. Okay, so here, let me put it this way. The choice is we stay in this room, we starve to death, while the Watchers may or may not possibly break down whatever secret entrance and whatnot that may or be there. We don't know how secure that is. Or the choice is we fight past how many ever Watchers are in that room. And we do have some weapons. We do have some people that are trained. Estella, Jake, me. So, we have no choice. I'm sorry, what? No, there's always a choice. Not always. Sometimes fate has plans for us, and it seems that it has plans for each of us today. Whatever happens, I'm ready. Cheers to that, I'm ready too. I was born ready. You were born to be an assassin, shut up. Alright, I'm gonna open the door in 3. When I do, everyone full speed ahead. As everyone tenses, Diego comes up beside you, his voice quiet. Hey John, I just want to say before it all goes down, thank you for everything. What do you mean? 3. It probably sounds dumb, but I feel like you made my life special. Extraordinary. 2. Maybe I was always cut out to be a sidekick, but if so, then I'm glad I was your sidekick. Because honestly, you've been my hero. So even if I lose you right now, I just want to say thanks. 1. You're not going to lose me, Diego. That's a promise. Jake unseals the hatch. You tighten your grip on your cutlass, and everyone storms out with a battle cry. I would actually go Super Saiyan. I'm serious. Like, as he's opening that door, no, Diego, shut up. And I would just get louder. They'd be sitting outside the door going, what the hell is this shit? What is going on? What is it? What is that? What is that yelling? And just psych yourself out, man. Just soon as you go and he opens that thing, you're the first one out and just swinging as hard as you can. Give it everything you got. Oh. Oh. I digress. So, with that being said, I really hope y'all did enjoy. So, I have a plan. So, if you stayed to the end of the video, awesome. Today is what? Let's check the date real quick. Today is Monday, October 16th. We have approximately 15 days left in this month, the month of awesomeness, because I love October. I love Halloween. I love scary stuff. Might leak over to November. Who knows? Who cares? That being said, I'm going to work on the letter. I'm going to be working overtime on chapters. I'm going to be working overtime on Diamond Editions. So, please, 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 show your support in one fashion or another. Hit that share button. show it to your friends, your family, whatnot. Trying to grow the channel as best and as efficient as possible. So if you genuinely do enjoy content, please do share. Also, if you want to at all ever support my channel and myself, there's a couple links down in the description down below, and it'd be greatly appreciated. If you're not able to, just hit that share button. It's always appreciated. Until next time, stay well, stay awesome, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.